in jail, it teach you patience. It gives you like a routine.
Mm-hmm.
It teach you that you gotta wake up and you gotta get to work.
Yeah.
You gotta wake up and get to work.
That.
That's really taught me how to be a man. Like I didn't know respect like until I had to ask the cop to do something. I had to ask another grown man to do something. That'll really take a lot from me. You know, when you walk into somebody's house, when you see that as a nice house, you want to take your shoes off.
You want to chill,
yeah. You want to get comfortable. That's the same thing. Walk into Sturdy Hustlers. This is the home of Little Chases. This is the home of All Hustle No Luck. And you want to like spend money because like, oh, this shit gave me a vibe that I want to support. I want to buy this shit. But good too. On top of that, these niggas that's running this store are some thorough niggas. Whoever's in the store is really on some respect shit. You get to that register, you cash out, and then they toss you something. Yeah. Like, bro, people love free. To us, it ain't nothing. But to a person that's like at that register, they just spent $200. They getting a free little bag too, or just a business card.
That's what's so important to the business aspect. Like you spoke on, that a lot of people don't understand that it's really about the experience that we're giving the customer. Because I always say, when you go into entrepreneurship, you going into the customer service industry, right? You got a service or a product. It's all about how do we make the customer feel. Because the thing is, we want to return the customer. We don't want niggas just buy some one time and then, oh yeah, I'm cool. No.
So you gotta think, peep this. You just spend the $200, you get a free bag. You wear the suit. Boom. You somebody see you, yo, that's your hot. Now you got nothing but good to say about the experience that you had in the store. Oh yeah, you might even be like, they my peoples down there, like they'll take care of you. That's how good we made them feel. An absolute stranger. It's like, yo, they my boys down there. Like you gotta go down there for them type.
The word of mouth be so important.
It'd be important, bro. Like I be like when I seen coming in here that I didn't know, that's when I knew. Like,
that's what you did.
Yo, I got something here.
The same thing with 215. Once I stopped. I'm like, dang, the bulk of my sales coming from people I don't know out the city, all that. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I really got something. I gotta, you feel me, really push.
I didn't know you. I showed her a video, I met her.
I know she's big deal.
I ain't know her type, but it's like when we linked and then she seen how it was, I guess she probably looked into everything and it just caught her attention like that. Like, yeah, that's how customers do it. Like somebody seen me with this hoodie on at a show. Seen me with this hoodie on at a show. Wrote the page. So now when I see that, I'm going above and beyond just to please them. Because now they extend their hand to get something. So now I'm gonna extend my hand to make sure they get the best customer service, the best experience as possible. You can come back.
You know what I love about where your mindset at, right? Is that social media is going to trick everybody with entrepreneurship, right? And not understanding the importance of that. Is that the opportunity that we got right now is that we didn't see Nike become Nike. We got a chance to tell that story and make our supporters a part of that story and brand. So once we become 20-year anniversary, 30-year anniversary, 50-year, you know what I'm saying? You know, those people and those relationships and those experiences along the way, they gonna carry. Because they gonna be the people when you run this joint back in 10 years, and this joint costs 500. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be the people. Oh, yeah, no, I need that classic joint. I need that because I remember when I first came in there, and I remember when bro was just throwing me little. He was trying to get the brand going. You know what I'm saying? To see where it's at now. A lot of people be missing out on that part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Customers don't understand that they part of the hustle. They part of the up and coming.
Yeah.
They play a big part in the brand and how the brand get to be as big as possible. So that's why, bro, I put value for anything. Like, say if I forget a ship, I gotta ship something out late. I'm throwing something free.
Got to. You got to. Because that happens though. Yeah. You might forget. Dang,
they might be thinking, I gotta get
like I literally just it was a joint. Somebody just ordered something through the site. They needed a bigger size, but we don't got the size. So it's just sweatsuit. Look, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get young boy 2 hoodies and 2 shirts. Right. And you keep that down. Keep it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? None of that. Keep that on.
The customer's always right because they gonna be the ones that help you get as big as possible.
And people come into entrepreneurship so selfish. And I made a post about that the other day. Like, your brand not growing because you're selfish.
But you know what it is? They tie their emotions to money.
Mm-hmm.
But with me it is, when I think about money, it is a tool for me to get to where I need to be. Type. So when I think about money, I'm either going to have it sitting or I'm going to have it moving. And once it's moving, it can acquire more. So and I was the best of the best. So if a nigga tell me like, yo, it costs $900 to lay the floors, and another nigga tell me, yo, give me 2 days to lay the floors, I'm gonna do my background check on who's really reliable, because I went through the experience of going the cheap way and then having to come back and do it all over again. Mm-hmm. So now it's like, all right, that's when I was like, I'm trying to budget. I'm gonna just pour it into the business.
That's what people don't get about the service. They be like, dang, wax me on the service. No. Nah. When you gonna come to me, you gonna get this joint right the first time. So you know what I'm saying? You gonna go to your man is saying, you only can, I can do this joint for 500. I'm telling you 15 because I know what it's gonna take to really do it. Whereas you don't gotta come back to me. You know what I'm saying?
Should be coming with warranty and everything.
All that.
Like if you pay the extra dollar, a nigga would even come in to inspect the floors after a year from now. It's just I'd rather go to the right route than
quality.
Quality over
convenience.
People even understand that inventory is money. They don't even understand that. They might start their brand and it don't go good. That don't mean that you failed. Yeah. If you got inventory, try a different route and sell your clothes. If this way not working, then try a different way. But I didn't come into this clothes just selling out. Yeah. And then when I started selling out, it was times where I came into this clothes and I wouldn't sell out.
Yeah.
But then you gotta step back and understand that you gotta change a different type of how you running the business.
Yeah, you know what I always say about entrepreneurship? I say real entrepreneurship is like, when you really want to establish and build a brand, you gotta be ready to acquire $1 million and be cool with walking away with a band. Because you put 900 back into the joint.
And that's the same thing with real estate. My man said, bro, why you put 100 into the house? They don't understand that. Once I put that 100 into the house, it just made me another 100. Easy. So that's a savings account. In all reality, that's a whole savings account. Yeah. I wake up one day and be like, I'm gonna sell this joint for 200. Now I got the whole 200. It's not about having the cash. You got to acquire these assets.
The mindset. The mindset of money.
I don't really care about that stuff. People be like, yo, I say I don't do nothing for money. I don't do nothing for money at all anymore. I used to be that nigga that
explain that mindset.
Like, all right, so I used to be like, I gotta get up, I gotta get money, I'm gonna get money, nigga. You know what I mean? Talk like that, you wanna be showing the money. But money, like you said, it ain't nothing but a tool.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing stuff for money. I'm doing stuff for the longevity of the living. So I got a kid. So I'm doing stuff for my kid. It's not for the money no more. I'm not just waking up trying to get money because I'm a get money nigga and make some money and make me live good. Nah. I'm waking up and I'm trying to build the foundation as strong and big as possible so when they grew up, it's still here. And then when they have kids, it's still there. Generational wealth. It's about wealth. It's not about money. Money come and go. I used to be in jail and niggas used to talk about their runs. You know, the run-ins, a period of time when you get money, then it stops.
Yeah.
And I used to hear that and I used to be like, that's something that I don't want. I don't want to run. I don't want to run. I need to last forever.
I want a legacy.
A legacy. Shit lasts forever. I need my kid to wake up like, yo, my dad built this shit. So I don't do shit for money. I do shit for wealth. My generational wealth, my kids, shit that's coming behind me, family.
I say all the time, like my son don't even know how situated he is already just off of the work I'm putting in now. You know what I'm saying? Like my joint, then you Manny, son? You the mayor, son? Oh yeah, I already said that. No, yeah. Because we got to create our own nepotism for our people, and a lot of that because we don't have the nepotism that other people had. You know what I'm saying? Other walks of life had. We got to create that, and a lot of that got to do with the legacy that we build, how we deal with people, how we do business, the relationships that we have, so that the people that's coming behind us, they gonna treat them how we treated them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like, no, your pop was like, he was like this to me. Yo,
the funny thing is, I see that happen all the time with my man.
Yeah.
Like, his dad was a person out there that was a good nigga.
Yeah.
So now they see his son. And now it's nothing but respect. He gonna get whatever he wants just off his strength.
What's on the goggles?
All hustle, no luck.
We got what Leif say she's going to mix it in there some way somehow. You feel me?
I mixed the all hustle
No
luck
luck
with
with
this
the
scene. Okay. Oh, I didn't keep the goggles. See me, I'll mix it. Nothing crazy size medium.
What's this?
All hustle, no luck, going to club.
Oh, this ain't the same. Oh, this all hustle.
Oh, all right, this all hustle, no luck, going to club. No.
The stocked up rocket flares.
The good flares.
With the
good flares.
camo ducks.
Oh, hustle.
Everybody
like
got
them ones. Let me see, lift your little joint up a little bit. Let me see what it is.
nice little
All hustle, no luck, going to club. No. Now my vision doing cartoon.
And then this was like a
What's that?
It's all hustle no luck.
Bro,
I can't. The color off.
bro, it don't matter. Fuck, it don't matter, bro. Bust them open, gloves. Yeah, we doing all that. We mix, max, switch, wax, and all that. We don't matter.
Oh shit.
What's that? Oh, what's that? Okay, my fault. My fault. What's your mascot? Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm the
Let's run the pink curly joint out. Okay.
Nobody got this.
Nobody got that one yet.
people got the
Okay.
keychain.
Oh shit.
Accessorize. Make sure you gotta accessorize. Oh, what the yee shot? The yee shot. The yee shot. Oh, the yee shot. Oh,
I'm saying I could've, we don't really gotta go ice.
Bro, that shit like,
Cause you know how I talk. I don't really know how to talk.
I started out rapping. You probably don't know that. Like, I got millions of streams, bro. Like I be telling bro all the time, like, this gotta work because I really just stopped. You feel me? I sat down, I was just trying to figure out, like, dang, like how I was trying to monetize the music. You know what I'm saying? Then I came across words like marketing and branding. So I'm digging in. I'm like, you can make this much money doing marketing? It was stuff I was already doing, but I never had a word for it. I was just naturally doing it. Like, man, I just got to get my music out there. So once I came across, I said, dang, like, you know, I found the skill. See, this is the thing in the trenches, right? We rely so much on talent because everybody come from the trenches. Everybody can relate to some sort of poverty. You know what I'm saying? My poverty may look different from yours, my struggle, whatever, but everybody trying to get a way out. But we rely on talent. So if we can't dribble a ball and make somebody laugh or act or whatever, jump real high, you know, there was no light at the end of the tunnel. So when I came across, I said, dang, this is a skill that I got. So I started doing it. Sat down top dog law, gave me some game, went like this, made 500 off a conversation for 45 minutes and a handshake. I said, oh yeah, I done did way more on the block trying to get it. You got what I'm saying? So I said, all right, boom. Then I found out and I said, dang, I thought rapping was my gift. And I said, no, rapping not my gift. My ability to articulate myself is my gift. So right, I'm doing what I'm doing now. I'm in, you know, corporate building up on the 40-something floor, popping it, you know what I'm saying, presenting. I'm on a stage at a school, the auditorium. I'm utilizing my gift, you know what I'm saying? It just become a talent once I put it on a beat because everybody can talk consistent. Everybody can't talk metaphorically with consistency in a comprehensive way. Everybody can't do that. So that's when it become a talent. But yeah, it's still the gift of me articulating myself. So that's what really got me into it. And I was like, damn, like, and I always wanted to do it because on my last project, I got a song called Cut Deep. And on that joint, I was like, I never wanted to be Kobe. I need parts of the Lakers. You feel me? Like, y'all can be the light. I need a part of all 41 that's coming through this joint. The parking lot, the concession, all that.
This goes back to what I was saying about me doing the business side.
Business, yup.
Then like I can control the clothes and the design and all that. But as far as being behind the scene and running the business, that's what it's about.
I want to touch on something you said earlier too. Bro, Cameron had died or whatever, but you were speaking about like not selling out. And it made me think about like when I first started 215, I spent my I read something that said the average millionaire got 7 sources of income. So I was trapping. I had a little valet gig, and then I spent like $600-700. My last $600-700 dumped it into the clothes and started the brand. I'm like, I'm halfway to $1 million.
Suicide.
You feel me? So, but I ain't sell out. You feel me? And what a lot of people don't understand is that Well, entrepreneurship, you got to look at all your goals as projects. All right, then I want to do this. This the project, I'm doing it. Then once it's done, whether it's successful, you reach your goal or not, you got to sit back, ponder on what you did right, what you did wrong, how you can, you know what I'm saying?
And this how I do everything, right? So you see how I got shoes, sweatsuits, hats, glasses.
You killed me with the aces. I was like, what? I said, what are you selling aces? He's like, yeah. I was like, yo, this is cool.
So this how I do. I don't gotta sell out of that. I don't gotta sell out of that. I don't gotta sell out of that. But if something, each thing sell throughout the week, like
good.
Yeah, I'm good. Adding up what I get weekly compared to what I invested in. That's how, like, I'm not worried about selling out because adding up to what I'm making weekly and what I dished out makes sense.
And you really don't want to sell out. You always want to have work.
Yeah,
and you know, I come from the streets. It's like I don't
suicide.
want to not have.
I don't want to not never because I got a spot here now.
Yeah.
This is my job every day, and I need to keep this loaded up. So it's not. My goal ain't to sell out. My goal is to sell.
The sell out, the sell out mindset. That be again the ambiance. Instagram.
That's when I first started. That's when I first started, and I just had hoodies. Now, I want to sell out, I want to pick up and drop off to everybody. But I'm not just selling hoodies. So it's hard. And people come in here and buy different every day. So I'm not looking to sell out of this sweatsuit as soon as I drop it. Because this joint dropped, it's still somebody that didn't grab this hoodie or didn't grab that jacket. It's just adding another value to the store that can pick up a new customer type shit.
I keep hearing you saying, what is it, suicide what?
Suicide flip.
Give us that. Like,
definition of a suicide flip. So, you know, we come from the streets, we come from trapping. I was always more product than the money. Because if I got the work, I got a system that's gonna keep making me money. So when I suicide flip, say I got 5 G's. The work costs 5 G's. I'm gonna buy the whole thing. If I bought something for $2,500 and I made 5 G's, the profit in the re-up, I'm taking that whole 5,000 and coming back and getting the chunk. So it's suicide flipping type shit. Cause I'm getting rid of all the money just to get the work. But now I just made the 5 G's back, put the 5 G's up, and now I'll take this other 5 G's and dump it back in. Now when it come back again, now I got 10 G's. Now I take the 10 G's. I ain't dumping in the savings right now. I just got the 5 G's in the savings, but I got 10 G's to buy work. That's the same thing with clothes. Take the 10 G's, boom. Now I got boom.
And that's the important thing that I learned that earlier on the streets too, like getting fronted. And then I'm like, how am I ever gonna get out?
I'm always hosting my.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm saying, no, look, I'm buying in. You know what I'm saying?
You wanna know what's funny though? That's the funny thing though. When you got a system, in a world that we in right now, the banks is basically fronting you the money. Because you got a system that's pumping. That's the same thing as the streets. Right. Like, if a nigga see you buying two birds, he might want to front you 3. Now you can say no, or you can capitalize off of it. Some people, everybody is different. Everybody is different. Sometimes when you first start and you want to build a relationship, because I'm not going to take a front by somebody that I don't know. And I like doing business with that I can trust. So
that's all business.
If you see me buying 2,
people that they like,
like you see me buying 2, and we got a relationship, far as a business relationship, not nothing personal, but like we can talk. I mean, here and there,
and we done did it about business where you know how I'm coming. You know this joint consistent.
Each other.
It's like when you go in business and certain business opportunities, they want to see bank statements. That's the relationship. You know that this joint flowing through.
So they see that and now they trust you a little bit more. That's the same thing with the streets. So like, if a nigga, if I could get 100 G's and somebody see that that's pumping, they be like, yo, I'm gonna front you 100 G's. Depending on the relationship we have and the type of person you are, that'll depend on if I want to take the loan from you or not.
For me, it's the person and the plan. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't got a plan for that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay off it until I feel like, all right. Cause once I get the bread, I want to start.
ASAP.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit on it. You know what I'm saying? They bread up.
So the thing is, I don't think that I would take a loan if I don't got the money.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
like,
to be able, if it go
if
wrong,
it
you
go
can't.
wrong,
No,
yeah.
that's you got to.
Yeah, I feel like
You gotta move
I'll
like
take,
that.
and I ain't really getting no crazy loans yet. Everything went out of pocket.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that shit. I went in there, boy.
Yeah.
I went in jail, boy. Didn't
Came
know
out
how
on
to
fat.
didn't know how to tie the bed up. You know, not how to make the little bed up.
I always say like jail teaches you manners, and it really show your level of manners because you in a heavily you in an all testosterone environment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna act in that environment is not necessarily how you gonna act here. It's not really about switching who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's really just understand like dang, like I'm around all men. I gotta operate as a man. You feel me? It's time to get serious.
Yeah, because you ain't about to act like. There's a lot of shit that's going on in the streets that wouldn't never. The funny thing I seen was when
It's too much etiquette in jail.
I was in jail. I was in jail for 3 years. You know, I'm in jail. Clothes is big. I seen niggas coming in jail, coming from the streets, getting their clothes tailored to be super tight. It was just like weird. Like, cause before when I was on the streets, we was wearing regular. Now, I'm watching my BT niggas wearing the skinnies. So now you see the new group. They coming in getting the skinnies, niggas got the motherfucking colored hair.
Yeah.
Like, damn, the world changing. Like, this crazy. But in jail, it teach you patience. It give you like a routine.
Mm-hmm.
It teach you that you gotta wake up and you gotta get to work.
Yeah.
You gotta wake up and get to work.
That.
That's really taught me how to be a man. Like, I didn't know respect, like, until I had to ask the cop to do something. I had to ask another grown man to do something. That'll really take a lot from you.
Yeah.
You're coming from doing everything on your own and the freedom, and then you go to not being able to take a shit. It's count time. You can't use that bathroom. They gotta see you.
Yeah.
Like,
They ain't eat nothing. You
you
stay in that joint like.
There's times where you gotta have your face on the door. Like, they wanna see your face.
Yeah.
I mean, count up. Like, so it's like a lot of shit that goes on in jail will really open up your eyes to really be the person that you really want to be, to not go back to that situation.
So let me ask you this, right? See, a lot of times, and I relate to that too. Like, jail matured me, right? What advice can we give like people for the prequel? Because we always get the after jump, right? Yeah, like we need the prequel.
I feel like just listen. People gotta learn how to listen. I didn't want to listen. That's why I went to jail. If I would have listened and just sat down, it would have been a whole different life.
Yeah.
I didn't listen, and I didn't want to listen, just because I was ignorant at the time. I wanted to be disrespectful. I didn't want to listen, and I was just an ignorant individual. If you get a young nigga, bro, because young niggas don't like to listen. I mean, but I don't like to be the nigga that gotta preach to them.
Yeah.
Because I know how it is.
Yeah.
They look at the nigga that got preached to them as corny.
Mm-hmm.
So I just sorry to say, but if you gotta go through that, then you gonna have to go through that.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm telling you that I came from where you came from, and I did what you did, and I'm telling you that what you doing ain't really the right thing, sometimes you just gotta take that into consideration, because I've already been there. And
just the pride to the side.
It's a big mug. They got too much pride, because I know I had too much pride.
People don't like looking at it and say like, dang, what I thought was right was actually wrong, and I need to adjust and embrace something new. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people rather just hold on to the ignorance of I'm just being me. Mm-hmm. It is what it is, instead of like, no, let me go through the hardship of change. You feel me?
Motherfuckers gotta put the guns down, man, and pick the money up. Like, because I caught my first charge, and I was in the county, and the nigga told me like, "What you want to be a goon or you want to be a hustler?" Like, it's two different sides of the streets. Like, you either gonna be the nigga to get money, or you gonna be the nigga that's trying to take the motherfucker that get money.
Thanks.
And I ain't want to be the goon. I wanted to be the nigga that get money. You live better.
Yeah.
Like, it's more appealing. And then when I went to prison, I start thinking like, man, I want to still be the nigga to get money, but I want to be the nigga to get money on a legal tip, because even though I'm getting money, I still don't know how to spend the money.
Mm-hmm.
When you come into this some legal shit, you know a lot more about money than the streets. Like, the streets will teach you how to save, how to handle money, but
how to deal with
the legal side
try
of
to
money,
deal with people too.
Yeah, the legal side of the money, it teach you a whole.
It's a whole different system and ballgame.
It is a whole different mindset.
And you gotta have with the legal side really, but it taught me is that I gotta have the right people around me that got different strong suits. Cause you can learn an ability from somebody that's, you don't even gotta be in real estate to learn real estate.
Nah.
Your homie can just do it, you just picking up on little, you feel me? And be able to, all right, dang, I got an understanding. Hey yo bro, I got 250, bro. What can we do with this? And if you got a good relationship with somebody, they again they walk you through the door.
It just, yo, invest with me, we put this here, and we're gonna use my peoples, and then next thing you know, his peoples become your peoples, and now you got
a whole nother network, whole nother lane.
Yeah, another way to get money.
Yep.
Alright, it's like if you got 7 bills, you need 7 incomes.
Yeah.
These days, definitely.
Damn.
Say it one more
You
time.
got 7 bills, you need 7 incomes on some real shit. Alright, so listen, it's an all hustle, no luck shirt, my nigga.
He's too humble, dog. The hottest sign in the whole wide world. Global Chasers, sturdy hustles, all hustle, no luck. The fabric different, the material different. Niggas is weenies. Y'all can't dress, y'all dressless. Come here and get your drip up.
DTG,
I
man.
got
Pop
to see
it,
this
G.
on camera though. Global Chasers really want to be nothing without all hustle, no luck. So like all together, you know what I mean? So the CEO of Global Chasers gotta give a shout out to all hustle, no luck. You feel me? Without him, this ain't nothing for me. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
man, we feeding off each other.
We feeding off each other, baby.
Global Chasers, all hustle, no luck. And that comes sturdy hustlers. Sturdy hustlers.
Everybody's paid wool.
And we stick together.
What we doing though,
You
y'all?
ain't nothing without unity. You ain't nothing without unity, baby.
Ball together.
Again, we ain't doing this.
We ball together.
Man, you halfway through, you feel me? What we gonna do is, we gonna go Global Chasers. You heard me? The varsity. We gonna get it right, you heard me? I got this.
That is shit.
Right?
It's the drink, bro.
Yeah, we're we wine drunk. We wine drunk. You already know.
The fact that you can control your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Getting them to understand that where you at right now is a result of every decision that you made in your life. Taking accountability now. You know what I'm saying? And then learning like emotional intelligence, masculine, feminine energy.
That's the thing,
What's the
man.
polarity of
I
those
feel like
two?
the emotional side is what gets them up, crash out, or do something wrong. When you learn how to control their own emotions. But I used to lay up and just stare at the ceiling. I know, man, you was locked up, bro. You know how to just look at the ceiling and you're not even there.
Yeah.
You basically out there,
Yeah.
just in a whole nother world. So like when I was in jail, bro, I learned how to deal with them emotions. I'll call home and get bad news. I can't take that back to the tier. You can't show that to them niggas because it's like, oh, this nigga weak.
Yeah.
Them niggas that's arguing with their chicks on the phone. Yeah, once you argue with your chick on the phone, you let niggas know that you letting a girl bring you out of character in front of all these people. They fool. You fool.
Yeah.
No matter how tough you is, niggas ain't gonna really respect it.
And then even as a man though, like I said this in a rap one time, I was like, I said I learned to be a man. I leave the crib, can't bring the pain back. You know what I'm saying? So I leave the crib. I'm going out in the battlefield every day. I can't bring that back in the crib. You know what I'm saying? I gotta come in level-headed. So for them, life is just good. You know what I'm saying? But that's something. Again, that's why we gotta teach that emotional intelligence part. Then we're gonna get into like self-development. You know, personal development. So we taking all the stuff that we just learned about ourselves, implement it. You know what I'm saying? So now we getting into what's that? Goal setting, time management. You feel me? Public speaking, conflict resolution. All of these things. You feel me? The third step is that skill part that I was talking about, skill versus talent. So for months 7, 8, 9, we identifying the skill. So I looked at it like, damn. Well, it really opened my eyes is like, my wife, she work at a school. So she like, one day she come on, we just talk about a day. She like, yeah, we had to suspend this little girl. I'm like, what? She like, for stealing. So she explained to me, I'm like, this her second time? She like, no, this her fourth. So she writing it down like, little girl finessing people to go out in the yard and all that by itself, like finessing these grown people in the building. So I'm like, all right, so what's the solution though? Because suspending her not gonna stop her from being a thief. You feel me? So I said, because I'm like, we gotta see what it is. I'm like, it's something there that need to be nurtured, because if she's sitting in class while everybody getting instruction and she plotting, I resonate with her. Because my title in business is a strategic advisor. So I make money off of thinking strategically. That's what she's doing. So we look it up. Oh, we need to put her in a group project. Let her be the leader. You wanna know why? Because she got the audacity to do things that people not. She see opportunity in things that people don't. And she's a strategic thinker.
We was doing clothes together. He had his brand, I had my brand. And I'm like, damn, we can get money together, sell our clothes in the store. Long story short, we had a falling out. Friend fell off. And it was just 30 hustlers, all hustle, no luck. My man, I did a free pop-up shop. A free pop-up shop where I invited probably like 6 brands into the store, and through the weekend we just sold our clothes, got money together. My man picked up on Chase's free book. He picked up on the Chase's brand, seeing how thorough and how live the Chase's brand was. And we asked him if he wanted to come into the store and be a sturdy hustler. And from there, what we've been, 2 years? Two going on 3 years. They've been global Chases, all hustle up, and sturdy hustlers. And more years to come. Because this sturdy hustler shit, we're gonna keep going from city to city. We franchising, we getting bigger, we getting better, we getting sturdier. Sturdy things come to those who hustle. All hustle like global Chases.
Yo, like, when my son was born, how I looked at it was like, dang, I got 18 years. He just turned 7 yesterday. So I'm like, I got 18 years to get it right. And I said, dang, let me stop trying to get it fast and let me just get it right. Because my goal is by the time he's 18, I want him to be in a position where he got freedom of choice. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I don't care if I'm a baby. My kid's working. They gonna have to earn something. You know what I'm saying? Because what I don't want is, I don't want to put all this work in that's changed the whole trajectory of my family. I look at my son now, like his reality growing, he don't know what poverty is. He don't know. He not growing up in that reality. You got what I'm saying? So his joint already different from mine. So I gotta teach him how to earn all of that. And it's like, I don't want to put this work in and then my successors, they lazy, mess it up, drop the whole ball. No, y'all gotta earn. So it's like 18 years to get it right. And that's a big thing, like people gotta learn in the street. It's not about getting it fast, it's about getting it right.
That's
you
why,
feel me?
that's why I said them runs. That's not my
That's the
vocabulary.
fast.
That's the fast way. You just waiting to lose it.
Yeah.
If you saying, yo, I'm gonna run, you just waiting for that run to end.
And when people gotta understand that run, all it really is yeah, you getting some money, but you really spending it on ambiance.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Motherfuckers don't save any money.
They spend it on the image.
I
You
feel
feel
like
me?
saving that, bro. The store in Philly, bro, it didn't play it at all.
Yeah.
So it's just an opportunity came, and I was able to acquire it because I saved. I basically planned for something to come up. Like I'm a nigga that I'm not looking like, damn, I gotta spend on this right now. Nah, cause I like when it pop up. Like this store popped up.
Yeah.
I didn't
You
go
just
looking.
prepared.
Yeah, and I'm prepared.
But that's when preparation meet opportunity.
Yeah, you preparing for something.
Yeah.
I mean, you just preparing for something, but you don't really know what it is. And then boom, that pop up, and you already got the shit acquired what you want.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go out looking or nothing. I feel like when it come to me, that's my opportunity to get it.
No, fact.
I don't want to plan. If I plan, like I said, I expect, and when my expectations don't be what I want it to be, then I start getting frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
So I just go as we go. Go as we
That's
go.
that's a like overlooked and not understood method and mindset to entrepreneurship is letting the opportunities come to you.
I'm on it, but I mean, like I already know what's going on. But like I said, bro, this is really
I mean, yo, tell them your brand and all that.
Hustlers, global chasers on this side, all hustling up on this side.
On the cloth new though.
You know, like So like we opening another store in Philadelphia. Should be opening another month and a half. School, you know, school.
Yeah, solid school is different, man.
Just stay tuned, man. Just stay tuned, man. I'm down here with my boy Manny 215.
Man, this Voices of the 215, man. We here, man. All hustle and luck, man. Make sure y'all cop up, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't even supposed to be giving y'all. I'm just in the store. I just got it on, but I'm gonna really put it together for y'all, you feel me? You know? It's the mirror, man. Oh! Okay, that's so look, you got an answer and shit?
Yeah.